Welcome to Black and White Recovery. Your hosts have been associated with recovery programs for over 50 years. This show is not associated or related to any 12-step program. The advice is strictly to be taken as advice, or it may be used for drinking games. Always consult with your sponsor, attorney, doctor, or anyone with more common sense other than Lee.
Hi everyone, welcome to Black and White Recovery. Before we lose the recorder for the third straight day, my name's Lee, that's Ian, we have over 50 years of recovery. He says things that are important to your recovery, I hope you relapse. That's the format of the show. I've gotten good at this over 2 days, the intro's gotten tight. Alright, so...
You hope you do good, I hope you die.
Yeah, I do, well, you just prove out my point, that nobody ever stays sober. Ian believes that you all have a chance. I believe most of you don't have a chance, statistically speaking. Which is why I've never gone out in all of my time. I am a bona fide one-hit wonder who did it in my 20s. I am the anomaly to the system. Did I pat myself on the back? I'll have to write about it and tell my sponsor.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Post it on Facebook.
So we took a hiatus. We recorded an episode. That episode wasn't really good because we haven't done it in a while. Then we did a second one that was really good for 45 minutes, and that didn't record. So I'm guessing by the third time we do this, it should be a clean, mean 30, 40 minutes for you on one simple topic. And now I know that Ian's gone to 2 nights of meetings, so this is even going to be more compelling for me.
No,
You didn't go last night?
No, I played gin rummy with the guys.
Oh, okay. Were they program people?
No.
No.
They should be. They should all be in GA. Kept me out till 3 in the morning. And...
Did you have French toast?
No, I did not. I was looking for a French toast partner, but nobody was really around last night by the time I got done. It was late.
Is that a telltale sign for, like, the perfect woman for you? She is attractive, a stripper, slightly broken, slightly mental, and loves French toast at 3 in the morning?
Well, yeah. Well, I had to confess that an old girlfriend from high school was kind of ribbing me on Facebook. She's like, "What are you doing asking people if they want to have French toast at 3 a.m.?" Or, you know, I said, "Should I go get French toast or should I go work out?"
Right.
And I did neither, but somebody came over because they knew I was awake. I mean, it's just, you know, I mean, sometimes I go eat, sometimes I stay in, sometimes, you know, somebody comes by. But, yeah, I mean, French toast at 3 in the morning, there's nothing wrong with that.
Is it a code word?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Sometimes it's a decoy, sometimes it's not.
What?
Yeah.
So are there program decoy? Well, I just want to know, like, because I'll join more groups if I know that there's code words that'll actually get action like that. Like I didn't know that existed.
Right.
Can there be like a code word for like the smart ones? I'm like that are you know aren't quite as damaged.
Edgar Allan Poe study? I don't know.
Edgar Allan Poe study at 3 in the morning. That's pretty intelligent.
Could be.
My contention is that smart women don't get sober. They just stay at a low hum indefinitely. I've dated a lot of alcoholics as I've been sober.
Right. Right.
Because of our line of work, you understand why I got into that niche.
Yeah, well, it happens. I mean, we're still attracted to what we're attracted to.
Right. Plus, I can buy them drinks.
Yes.
Sad part is I tend to make them drink to the point of blackout where I feel that I become more attractive.
Well, isn't that the point?
I believe it is. But I digress.
I look at it a little bit more spiritual. I want to help them find their bottom.
I've actually had people say after they've dated me that were non-program that I made them an alcoholic.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not saying that isn't true, and I'm sure that there's probably some truth to it, and I'm sure you've been out with some normies and had the same thing happen where you're pumping them full of drinks.
Yeah, well, to me, the best thing that I can hear in the morning is somebody roll over and go, "I have got to quit drinking."
That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Well, it's you know, It is what it is.
The reason
it's better than who are you, where am I, and I'm calling the cops.
I will be. Look, let's do honesty at the top of the show since we've been on hiatus. One of the reasons I don't go to meetings, I just know that I'm going and hunting really damaged females.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah,
and I have no remorse for it. No, I have no issue. And the funniest part that within my herd at the time when I was doing this on a consistent basis, they would tell the newer females as they came in to avoid me, which of course did the opposite.
Right.
I mean, I wish I could have them walk around with me going, oh no, he's trouble.
Yeah. I
couple that with a speaking gig for the day job. Yeah. I don't know why I stayed sober for this last stretch here from 2007 up. Haven't got a clue why I stayed sober. There's nothing that can actually rationalize it for me.
Yeah. It's probably because you didn't pick up.
Yeah, probably. And that brings us to today's topic. We're avoiding step 4 if you've already figured it out. And by avoidance, I mean we're avoiding it till next week just like you would.
Right.
And most of you will probably die. I don't think you will be here next week when we talk about step 4. I wanted to talk about the election. We've been trying to record this show for 2 days, for those of you listening. I hypothesized yesterday, before we recorded the show, that there are those of you who probably relapsed because of the election, which brought me to a funnier point because Ian actually goes to meetings. I want to know desperately what people had to share. I thought about it today. What would the new spin be? Can you tell me what people were sharing about? What was the drama that's causing them to have so much anguish?
Oh, well, there were, the food stamp program was being, sent into oblivion. That was one. The other one was health care. Obamacare is going to be repealed.
Do they get that Obamacare for liberals just means you get to apply for regular insurance? Like, it's not special. It's not. Right. It's not right. Special at all. It just means that they're not going to look at any past conditions or make you take a physical to get the insurance. Right. That's really all it did.
Well, and then there's some subsidies if you're not making a lot of money.
I'm Native American Indian in California. This is a legit fact. I'm a quarter Native, got my card. I'm card carrying, filled out the Care California thing. I still pay the same price as somebody who's paying full price on their Kaiser. Like, I got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could have saved $70 by going through all that headache.
Yeah. Yeah. But they didn't. You are a walking precondition, though.
And my deductible was, yes, I am a walking precondition.
So am I. Like, for those of you who don't know this.
The company didn't care.
Right. No, they don't. I mean, we go to the gym now. We're healthier now than we were then.
Right.
Now I don't need insurance. I mean, I take jiu-jitsu, so I'm straining and breaking things on a regular basis because I'm thinking of, off the record, since nobody's listening. Nobody listens to this show. I'm thinking about fighting. You know this. I'm thinking about fighting again.
Right.
In July. Yeah, you kind of need insurance for that. I could see that. But these people don't, like, they're healthy 20-somethings that think that they're going to have medical taken away from them.
Yeah, and what the millennials don't understand is that they're the ones funding the program because they're the ones that don't get sick.
Right.
They're the ones paying for something.
They're the ones buying smokes and paying the tax.
Pay the $700 fine.
Right. They're buying their vape and their smoke and paying for triple tax now, quadruple tax. They're up to quadruple tax. I don't know, what is it, $10 a pack now if you smoke? I mean,
I don't even know.
It's not even worth it. It's cheaper to vape. And I thought I'd never say that with a straight face. Right. And they tax that as well.
Right. So
all of that is money that they're putting back into the system that pays for everything else, and they don't actually use the insurance they pay for.
Right. And a lot of people at the meetings, not to, get back on topic.
Yeah, good point.
A lot of people at the meetings were grateful that marijuana was not passed recreationally.
Why?
Because they don't understand. They're young. I guess they've never walked into a Circle K where the liquor shelf has just called their name before. I don't know. I mean, I don't. I guess if it's legal, it's okay.
Really, like it's going to be at 7-Eleven right next to the pack of smokes they're buying?
That's what I would do.
Do they know that they get a buzz when? And I'm guessing all of the people we're discussing in this particular meeting you went to are smokers as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Do they realize that they get a buzz from smoking?
I don't think they get a buzz. I think they maintain.
Okay, same difference, though.
I think tobacco's a maintenance deal, much like Suboxone or methadone.
All right, fair enough. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to live in a world where you could go into a 7-Eleven, prove you're 21, and instead of buying alcohol, you could.
You know what is going to be cool though is in Vegas. It's recreational is legal now, so that means there's going to be smoke rooms off casino floors.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. That is the making of brilliance.
I mean, getting everybody stoned before they gamble my hat's off to Sheldon. He came up with a good one.
Our production company that produces this show for you, Black White Recovery, sign up on iTunes and iHeartRadio, also produces Fight Net Radio. And Andrew, who is a normie, who is our boxing guy, did a whole rant about how that would be the craziest thing in the world, having people stoned walking around a casino. Like, casinos must be doing backflips.
It's going to be like Walking Dead. It's going to be like the zombie. The October zombie walk here.
I see. What I want to know is, does this increase my chances with the ladies?
I would think so.
It's not like alcohol. It's not like alcohol.
Well, no. Oh, no. Oh, you're talking about intoxicated ladies?
Yeah.
Because of the smoke? No, because to me, I think I've never been a marijuana guy, but the guys that I do see that partake in smoking a lot of marijuana, their game is just gone. It's like they're trying to talk, but they can't. Much like me right now.
No, you're doing very well. Actually, this show has become vastly better by the third time we've done it.
Yeah, no kidding. Because we're talking about completely different topics.
No, same topic. I'll get back on it. I'm getting into all the corners this time. Were there any people of Hispanic descent that actually believed they were going to be deported?
No, they already left.
Really? Is that for real?
Hispanics don't go out after dark in Arizona. We got that SB 1070 here.
I get that, but
rare.
I'm wondering in meetings what this...
you know what? I haven't run into any. That's a good question.
How does Trump make me... Okay, so this all started because you had some old-timers relapse, right? Some people with actual time relapse.
People with time one out with over a guy and decided to end it all, and the other one I think ended it all before they picked up.
Okay, so is it better to? Well, that's a whole different debate. Is it better to commit suicide than relapse? I would say relapse first. You can always come back. I get the guilt and the shame thing. I'm a suicide guy, so I get that. Right. To me, when I went through the breakup with my ex-wife and daughter, my friends had me on suicide watch. They just assumed that was he's going to be swinging. When I got sober, we're going to find him swinging from a rope. When something bad happened, we're going to find him swinging from a rope. That's where I go. I'm a clinically depressed guy. That's the direction.
Although I have to say, I think I'm more worried about using and living than I am using and dying.
Dying's easy.
Yeah.
Dying's a pretty easy answer. I'm wondering now, are there people who are dead because Trump got elected?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
That to me is mind-blowing. This all started because I couldn't comprehend Trump being elected and causing a relapse. I couldn't believe that Trump being elected would cause a share at a meeting.
I think it's causing a lot of older people to just stop fighting.
And that means...
Like natural causes setting in quicker. They just don't want to be around.
I want to like millennials. The people who listen to this show, all of you listening right now, you who's staring at the screen going, why the fuck am I listening to this show? You, I'm talking to you. You are between the age of 20 and 30.